Shalom. Shalom Yisrael. First and foremost, I want to start by giving all praises, honors, and glories to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rechakodesh. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching 100% truth. Wa Barakathum to 144,000, as well as the rest of the elect. May peace and blessings be unto your households. It's your brother Gadal from the Great Millstone Dallas branch, and in this quick lesson, just gonna get into, don't give Satan room to be Satan, right? Because, just want to make honorable mention, this lesson was inspired by Elder Quadar, from also, in Jimmy's Dallas, and he was going to, don't give Esau like a leg up. Let me go look. Yeah, don't give E a leg up, utilize wisdom, pretty much. And I'm like, not even halfway through the video, but like within like almost the first 10 minutes. And he pretty much just going into, man, just basically using wisdom, like getting stuff that you need to get done, whether, it be like, car stuff, because last thing I was really listening to was he was talking about getting like some of the simples, getting your ID, getting that stuff done, getting stuff you need to get done, right? Hell, they'll be like get insurance, things of that matter, right? That's what they, not they. I mean, he was pretty much going into it so far. I still got to finish the rest of it, and kind of sparked me to like, damn, he's like, basically just saying don't give Satan room to be Satan. Ultimately utilizing the wisdom that we have in our day-to-day lives, man. Because, the flesh is a motherfucker, man. Like, the flesh don't want to do that, though. The flesh wants to chill all the time. It don't feel like dealing with your problems. It wants to eat whatever it wants to eat, drink whatever it wants to eat, whatever it wants to drink, look at whatever woman that it wants. Stuff, it's just the flesh doesn't care. But your spirit does. That's why it's a constant battle to fight the flesh every day. If it was up to the flesh, bro, you'll be on my 600-pound life, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Just a fat slob that can't do nothing, and can't fucking work, or nothing. Just fucking fat slob. And fulfilling whatever lust that you desire. But, damn it. Yeah, I'm gonna get this, not that one. I'm gonna get this Colossians chapter 4 and verse 5. Check one more thing, yeah. 4 and verse 5, it says, walk in wisdom towards them that are without, redeeming the time. Let your speech be always with grace, seasoned with salt, that ye may know how ye ought to answer every man. So, we're supposed to be walking in wisdom really pretty much everywhere you go. You're supposed to be applying wisdom in some form or fashion, right? And hell, shit, we're all guilty of it. We're all guilty of not applying wisdom in certain areas that we should, For example, if you got work in the morning, just make sure you go to bed at a decent time so you can get up to go to work, right? Or if you got to do this, make sure you get, like, so on and so on, right? Certain stuff got to be done by a certain time. Make sure you're already getting on it if you're able to, you do all these things to the best of your ability, because of course, we're not going to be perfect, but we're striving. You still strive to be, right? Just like Yahweh Shai, man. We strive to be like Yahweh Shai, man. Even though we know we're not going to be like him, we're not going to achieve what he got. We ain't going to get to the point where we just never sin. It'll be beautiful, but nah, we're just not going to get like that. But we still strive to be as much as like him as possible. Right? So that meaning you're constantly examining yourself. But yeah, man, you don't want to have all this wisdom and knowledge and understanding, and you can't apply a lick of it, man. Right? That's why, brothers be saying it's so much more than just knowing the scriptures, bro. Because, like, you can know all the scriptures in the world, but if you can't apply none of it, then it's useless onto you. Right? You got scriptures, got wisdom on women, but if you don't even apply none of them, that wisdom when it comes to women, you're going to be caught in the snares and traps of a woman. And Jake going to be looking at you like, don't you read the scriptures? You know? But, yeah, matter of fact, with me saying that, it led me to this. This is Sirach, chapter 37, verse 19. It says, there is one that is wise and teaches many, and yet is unprofitable to himself. Right? You don't want to be that one that's wise and you can teach everybody everything, but you can't apply a lick of it yourself. You know? And this what comes with trial and error. Right? There's things that you'll teach, but you might not be the best at applying it at that given time. There's nothing wrong with that. That's why when you stick around in the truth, guess what do you gain? You gain experience by getting tried out. You gain experience like, oh, let me apply wisdom right here because I know what happened when I don't. You might have to go through it like that to where you like, okay, now I see why I should have da-da-da-da-da. If I apply wisdom right here, I would be good. It's a learning thing, right? It's definitely a learning thing. So don't feel too bad when, you're able to teach certain things. You might not be able to apply the best at that time. But it is a learning thing, though. You learn, pretty much every day. Applying wisdom, setting up your day. It's really a lot, man. Hell, shit, I'll be lying if I told you I didn't have to work on it. I got to work on it too, applying the things that I've learned, right? Just, doing things to basically keep Satan from being Satan. And whatever you just can't control, you can't control. Because a lot of things that happen to us is really self-inflicted, right? It's really actually self-inflicted. Because, Jake, master procrastinators, man. They love to do things at the last minute. Hell, I ain't gonna act like I'm exempt from it. I've done that plenty of times. Procrastinate on things that I should have done. It's just, it's just things that we're gonna happen. We're not gonna get it perfect, but you still strive to do better. Even with eating, using wisdom at eating, man. You don't want to just be eating junk all the time, right? Or really, rather you just don't eat junk at all. But you understand the food is messed up, even the fruits and stuff, vegetables. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't eat them. It's wisdom in pretty much everything, man. And it's there. You just gotta use it, right? And like I said, don't be beating yourself up, cause I don't know. I gotta. It's just through the spirit, man. Just like I feel like somebody needs to hear that. Like, don't be too hard on yourself when you're trying to apply wisdom. It's a learning thing. Expect to fall and mess up, but the biggest thing is as long as you learn from it. You learn from it. You learn like, okay, let me make sure I do this time. Right? I'll just use the bed analogy, man. If you don't go to sleep at a certain time and you got work in the morning, you're not going to be able to wake up for work. And even if you are able, you're going to be stupid tired, and it's going to be hard for you to focus at work. Well, yeah, it's going to be hard for you to focus at work. It's harder for you to think because you ain't getting enough sleep. Hell, that's something I could work on myself. I ain't perfect in that every time. I got my moments when my moments when I'm like on point with it, and there's times when I'll just be fucking up with it. It happens. But you still do the best that you can. Right? That's the biggest thing. You're doing the best that you can. But yeah, don't give Satan room to be Satan, because we know what Luke 22:31 says. Simon, Simon, behold, Satan desires to have you that he may sift you as wheat. Right? That scripture also goes to, man, is, Satan looking around about seeking whom he may devour. Like, I remember I made a lesson on, man, Satan's playing for keeps, man. He's not fucking around. He sees any kind of kink in that armor, he's attacking it full throttle. Whatever you weak at, man, boy, he's gonna get you on that. Don't give Satan room to be Satan, right? You know, shit, I'm gonna use this example because this is finna happen to me. Tags finna expire, man. Make sure you get the tags on the car, man. Because I need to do that myself. So I'm speaking to myself first and foremost. I want to say that. I speak to myself first and foremost. Make sure you get your tag on your car, right? Because if you get pulled over or a police notices that your tags are out, that's a mean ass ticket. An unnecessary ticket that could have been avoided if you just got your tags on your car. That's part of not giving Satan room to be Satan, because if you get your tags changed, then guess what? If you was get pulled over, that wouldn't be something added to it. Or if a police just managed to look at your car, like, let me just, please, whatever, just being nosy, let me just see expired date. And then, you actually, it's up to date, then you good. Hell, it was a Jake at my job, bro. I looked at his, I'm like, I'm not being nosy enough, but I just managed to end up looking at his tags, bro. Bro, his tags expired like last year around this time. I was like, whoa. I thought it was new at first, but I saw 25 on it. I was like, what the? March of 25? You didn't get no ticket? That's part of using wisdom, man. We've been given wisdom to use it out here, man. Right? And you do these things to the best of your ability. Right? Like I said, it's a learning thing. So it takes time. Everything takes time. Right? Hell, I'm still learning to use wisdom more myself. Right? Even when you're in your low moments, to use wisdom, man. Because if you don't, it just makes your situation worse. But yeah, man, that's all I really had on the spirit, man. Just, don't give Satan room to be Satan. Right? Use wisdom. That's why it's been given to us, to use it. Not only teach it. But anyways, Lord willing, y'all was edified. I want to end it all by saying, Call halal Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching 100% truth. And until next time, I say, Shalom, Yisrael.